News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is October 15, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. Just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and come back for more. Today, I got some windows open up with the e-commerce bites, as you can see here. I want to expand a little on each topic, and I want to just keep moving right along. Okay, I'm going to give you the URL. I'm going to throw out the dates like I always do for the newbies, in case you're wondering why go through that, because I don't read everything verbatim, and that's the reason why I give you the URL to pick up where I left off. Okay, the reason why I throw the dates because I want you to know the information is current. It's not something that's 3-4 years old. Although sometimes I do revert back to older days, but not today. Not in a long time. So don't worry, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Before I get started with that, I just want to throw this out there. I don't know if you guys have been taking note of what's going on in the economy. I'm sure you have. I mean, I think everybody and their aunts and uncles are aware or in tune of what's going on within the economy. For those of you out there who are thinking about selling on eBay, and for those who follow me on this YouTube channel, I talked about this before. If you're thinking about selling on eBay, well, you are selling eBay, I'm wishing you, first of all, I'm wishing you guys all the best. But as a lot of you know, what's going on with the ships being docked out in the ocean over there, LA port, whatever, Los Angeles, people are talking on the internet about shortages. People ain't gonna have certain merchandise. I think even the VP said something to the effect that do your Christmas shopping early, because I guess they're expecting shortages because the ships, they're not, they can't unload their cargo or whatever, and the truckers can't get the stuff out there, and then there's strikes, or truckers are not, because of the mandate and all that. So I'm not getting into all of that stuff there, not on my YouTube channel. But all I can say is, try to stock up on your stuff now, whatever you do. I don't know what, in what area do you sell on eBay, or what you're thinking about selling on eBay. Me, I sell a variety. I sell general merchandise. Like I said, if you look at my eBay listings, I sell Keurig coffee makers, Farberware, some electronics, some women's clothing, which is my daughter's, but that's the type of merchandise I sell right now. If you look at it, I think I only have like 114 items up on there. I'm a small volume seller. I was at one time, had almost 400 items listed on eBay, and I had to get rid of a lot of it, because for the simple reason is a lot of stuff wasn't moving back then. But you're talking years ago. But anyway, with everything going on, with this holiday coming up, Christmas is right around the corner, to be honest with you. I know you people say, we didn't go through Halloween, and you're talking about Christmas. Believe me, be prepared, because if you follow the news like I've been following, who's to say what is it going to come out of? What's going to come out of this here? So please, if you're gonna sell a certain merchandise, maybe you're a brand seller, you have your own brand, you might want to stock up, especially if you're doing importing from overseas. Okay, you might want to prepare now. What's that say? An ounce of prevention worth a pound of cure. So be prepared, folks. All right, be prepared. I hear a lot of this going on the internet and stuff like that, and I was talking to a relative of mine. My cell phone's charging up here. This here, it's a nice tool to have, but I gotta say one thing. If you guys ever downloaded the TikTok app on there, man, all I can say is if you ever download it and you look at some of the stories that people talk about, the stuff that's being posted there. I post on TikTok as well, Instagram and TikTok. But I basically do it to promote my business. And wow, if you got to see it though. I mean, if you download the app, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get into that part of it, okay? We're not here to talk about that. But a distraction, and that's the other thing too, I want to say really briefly. When it comes to business, YouTube or your eBay business, stay away from distractions. If you're going to do any affiliations with people, talk to people that are, business, talk business related stuff. Don't get into the politics of it, because I have a relative like that likes to talk politics, and they like to talk about certain things, and I don't have the time for it, not to be rude. Sometimes I get emails from my relatives and stuff, and they share this and that. I don't have the time for it. I really don't. maybe they have all the time in the world to go, searching eBay, or not eBay, searching the internet, whatever, to find these stories to share. I don't have the time for it. Although I haven't put a video out in a couple of days, and I do apologize about that, folks. I'm kind of been busy doing other stuff and running around, taking care of personal matters. Nothing bad, of course. But, sometimes I just don't have the time to, and this is really my responsibility, to be honest with you. My job, for all intents and purposes, YouTube channel, for all intents and purposes, is to help inspire and share. And that's what it's all about. It's to help people out. I put out free information out there. I want to inspire people to do good as sellers. And I love sharing information. I don't have a book to sell you, and I don't have a dream to sell you. I don't even have merch to sell you. Although maybe one day I'll do that. I'll if I get to that, if I meet that criteria, I think that threshold. I think you have to have a certain criteria in order to start selling merch on YouTube. I have over 1,000 subscribers, and by the way, thank you to all the subscribers who made it possible. I have to honestly say thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. But yeah, I don't have any of that stuff right now to say. I know they said when you hit that threshold, you could start doing live chats, I think, or go live on YouTube. I don't know. It's funny. Just to share this real quick, I have 3,000 subscribers or followers, I think, on one of my Facebook groups. I have quite a few. I have about 3 or 4 Facebook groups, if I'm not mistaken. All business related, of course. And one's personal. And I'll go out there, pop a video on there, and I don't think nothing of it. But for some reason, I don't know why, I just don't think about going live on YouTube, because first off, I don't know how many people would show up to hear me out. And secondly, I don't know if it might turn people off. It might say, this guy, I don't want to listen to his story or whatever. So I'm a little reluctant. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I should do a live thing there? Go live on YouTube? I don't know. I never tried it. I'm a little baffled with that. I'm a little reluctant on doing that. I don't know. I thought about it. They talked. I tossed around the idea, but I don't know. I don't know. Well, off that topic. For those who follow me, I think I talked about this. I think this story came out. I got a call back on October 15th, but no, this here was with the Keurig coffee maker. Just so you know, you probably wonder, what am I talking about? A customer claimed that there was an authorized purchase, and I said I was going to do a follow-up with you guys who follow me. They said they never received the Keurig coffee maker, and eBay got involved with it. It says, they sent me an email. This was October 11th, so you can see it is a few days old. And it says, we will review this case and make a final decision. Hi, Richard. The buyer has asked the customer service to review this case to make the final decision. We'll get back to you in 48 hours. With that, but actually, it wasn't in 48 hours. They got back to me that same day. And they came out. It says, here's the case outcome. They sent you this information for you. It's right there. It says, while issuing the buyer a refund. It says, we're issuing the buyer a refund for this case. You don't need to do anything else. This case won't be included. It says this case won't be included when we evaluate the seller performance. Note: it may take up to 24 hours for this information to be updated for the seller dashboard. And then it says the outcome case summary outcome. You were not at fault. And then it goes over here, more info, and it's got you provide the tracking information that shows the item was delivered to the buyer's address. However, the buyer didn't receive it. As a courtesy, we're issuing the buyer refund in this case. This is why I try to tell people, and some people might think I'm an advocate. I heard that once before. You're an advocate for eBay? Look, I've been with eBay for over 20 years. It's exactly 22 years. I love eBay. It's my number one selling platform. I'm also a richest seller on Amazon. No, really, I am. But I'm not selling anything on Amazon, right? It sounds crazy. You're a richest seller, but you're not. No, I'm not. My reason because I don't sell on Amazon is because they got too many informal things that you need to do to sell certain items. Like I was going to sell a Sony digital camera.
something like this, and now it may have changed. This was a couple of years back, and they said, "Oh, you got to get permission, got to get written permission from the manufacturer that if you could sell this thing, and it was so on and so forth." And every time I did certain things, like I was going to sell a printer, I had to get permission. This, and I said, you know what? It's not worth it. I think the whole time I was on Amazon, I might have sold maybe three items, 4 items, and that was it. It turned me off. So eBay is my number one. That's my go-to. I love it. The teammates are nice. They're very nice and cordial. I have no problem with the teammates. If I have a situation, I will speak up and say, I'll tell the person, well, like I spoke to someone recently in regards to sold items are not being updated. Now, as much as I love the teammates, I'm a straight shooter here, very upfront and honest with you. It's the first time I told the teammate that, you didn't answer my questions, what I was looking for, and there was no way when a customer survey came around, I could have given this person 5 stars all across. And the only reason why I say that is because I think it's the way the person came off with me when I was asking questions. And for your understanding, it says, I told the person, I said, well, I contacted them and said, the sold items are not updating. And when I do my sold listings with you guys, I don't always want the buyer's ID to show up. I have to go through a different route. They said, well, this is how to do it. I want to know why it didn't update. So I said, well, how long does it take to update? Customer service rep said it could take up to 45 days. I said, 45 days? I said, listen, thank you so much for taking the time. And, I just left it at that. I wasn't nasty or yelling at the person or anything of that nature. There's an old saying, you catch more bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? You don't do things like that. I just told the person, all right, well, thank you anyway. I appreciate you, sharing information with me. But overall, I love eBay. I mean, sometimes I can't, and something, with the topic with the teammates, sometimes you can't blame them for the simple reason is they might not be informed. They might have got the old saying we used to say in the corporate office there, I didn't get the memo. Seriously. Because I said, was anybody else calling up complaining that the sold listings is not updating? And she said, no. She goes, I think, the way she made it sound like I was the first one. But I called prior to this. And the person told me that they were going to look into this here. And when I see nothing was looked into, that's when I called up the second time. I said, what's the deal? See, eBay's always trying to streamline their website, which is good. I don't mind change. Change is good in some cases. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. There's an old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Leave it alone. But eBay likes to do that. It's their website, and they can do whatever they want. They call the shots. I have my own website too. That's why I got my own website, because if I want to do things on Flash, I can put any information I want in there, within reason, of course. And I can leave it at that. If I want to update something on the fly, I could just go into my website, say, okay, boom, put a splash page on there, and well, now I'm not saying my website is as popular as eBay, but it's there. I could update it. It's nice to have your own website. Let's put it that way. But it's just the way it worked out. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. And I got to say one other thing too. I had to deal with. I printed out a label and had the wrong shipping cost on it, and it cost me extra money. So I called back eBay. I said, look, can you give me a courtesy on this one here? Can you fast track it where I can get the money back? I think it was for $5.96. And I asked us how long to say. I'm sure she said 7 to 10 business days. It's like, wow, you can't do anything. If I told you couldn't do anything, that's another thing too. I kind of like a little upset with that. No, that's the company policy. That's the company policy. That's how they do it. You got to wait 7 to 10 days, I think it was. So I said, okay, all right, thank you very much, and that's how I ended the call. But anyway, so with the Keurig thing here, eBay settled it out, and I don't have to do anything with that day because, again, I was in the right. And let me tell you something really quick.
when it comes to, this is just the reason why I'm throwing this tip out there for you guys. For those who are serious about eBay, who take eBay serious, and you're making a living at it, or you think I'm making a living at it. When it comes to descriptions, be very definitive. Put everything in there. Like, if I was to sell this Logitech mouse, right? If it had a scratch on it, a ding or a crack, whatever, put it on there. Put it in your description. If it's something that's for parts not working, put it in a title so they see it. But be very definitive when it comes to doing your descriptions, because it will come back to bite you. Now, if you're a person, I don't care about eBay. I do what I want to do with it. I don't care. I get negative feedback. I don't care about that. Well, then if a person has an attitude like that, I'm not saying you guys do, but if someone does have an attitude like that, one of the two things, you just don't care about eBay, or your eBay business. And number two, eBay, you don't care if eBay's going to suspend your account or drop you off, whatever. Because when you start having like a no caring attitude like that, it reflects, and it'll show up on you. Especially if you're doing this to make extra money, even if you're not doing it, as a living. You wanna put out good service, good quality service to your buyers. I will jump through hoops for my buyers. I will. I not only do I want to make the sale, I want them to come back again and buy from me. And I believe, I can't swear to it, I believe I do have repeat buyers. I just don't know who, but I think I do. I don't know if some of the YouTubers have purchased from me. I don't know if they're any repeat buyers. I don't know. Unless somebody from YouTube tells me, oh yeah, by the way, I do buy from you, whatever. I don't know. But if you are a YouTube subscriber and you do buy from me, if you want to drop a comment below, whatever, that'd be okay. But maybe some people might want to keep that discreet. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's okay to whatever. Don't even worry about it. I'm over here talking up some stuff here. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I said in my other videos, I said, I do videos and very rarely I get any comments on my videos, but that's all right. It's maybe my content's not comment worthy, where people will sit there and say, talk about it. Maybe they have hey, no news is good news. I could be getting nasty comments on here. People say, I don't like your reseller news and Let's Talk eBay. And for those who are wondering what's the differentiation between the two, the Let's Talk eBay, basically the Let's Talk eBay, actually this should have been called the Let's Talk eBay segment, but it's okay. The Let's Talk eBay is basically when I have a problem with eBay, I want to share it with you guys. So that's why I do the Let's Talk eBay segment. The Reseller News is basically talking about what's going on in quote-unquote e-commerce. But it's okay. It is what it is. All right. No more talk. Enough chatter. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows with the same company, E-Commerce Bytes. And by the way, the lady you see there, that is Ina Steiner. She is the co-founder and the editor of this here, as you can see right here, editor. Well, it says over here, editor of Commerce Bytes, but I believe she's also a co-founder as well. And you can see she's been around since 1999, as long as I have. Good site. If you want to get good information, I highly recommend you subscribe to her newsletter. I do. That's how I get the information here. I'm going to give you the URL. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. And like I said again, I'm going to throw the dates out. And the reason why I give you the URL and I throw the dates, like I said, I give you the URL because for the simple reason is I don't read everything verbatim, and it's for you to pick up where I left off. And I highly recommend that you definitely go to the website itself, because they have this site and all the sites I give have active hyperlinks. And if you're wondering what an active hyperlink is, and I said it before, folks, I'm not saying this to be funny or cute. Let me go over here. How you could tell an active hyperlink is when you move the mouse cursor, see it's an arrow, and when you hover it over, it's usually the active hyperlinks on this particular YouTube channel website, it's usually like a purplish blue. It turns into a hand. And when you click it, it'll hyperlink you to another page. But also bear in mind that there are other hyperlinks right over here, e-commerce EKG and the recent comments. These are all active hyperlinks. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's get with the first story, and hopefully we'll be done with this thing at a reasonable time here. This story came out October 12, 2021. It says eBay moves collectibles around resulting in higher fees. That's the last thing anybody wants to see is higher fees. It says threads are popping up on the discussion boards today with sellers reporting eBay has levied an extra dollar fee on listings. And it appears it's related to the latest round of category changes eBay has rolled out. So again, every time eBay does something, in some cases, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Now it's an extra fee. That's why someone joked around one day and said, we should call it not eBay, Feebay, you know. It is what it is, folks. So let's read a little more. It said last month eBay announced it was making changes to the categories in October to create more intuitive buying, selling, and search experiences. In the announcement made as part of the fall seller update, eBay warned. I'm going to read a little of this in and we're going to go to the next one because, like I said again, I'm not going to read all of this. There's quite a bit to read. It says starting October 2021, this is if you listed an item in an effective category, your listing is impacted by the changes. eBay will automatically move your listing into the most relevant category as a result of the changes to the category structure. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my other laptop there going. If your listing is moved to a different category, you may experience a change in the fees, either an increase or decrease. See how the categories changes. Wow. It's always something, folks. I have to say, it's always something with eBay. I have a love-hate with them. I have a love-hate relationship with eBay. You know what I used to say, joking around, and I say it in a kidding way, in case any eBay employees will watch us. I love eBay when I'm making sales. I hate them when I'm not. But again, I say it in a joking way. Some people are really serious, though, probably. Maybe. Okay. This is what we got going on here. Let's read a little more. Sellers report that they are now being charged $1 for the optional Gallery Plus feature. It says it's impacting their listings for postcards, though, and may be impacting other subcategories as well. Keep that in mind, folks, okay? Especially if you're a newbie. That's right. If you're a newbie, that's another thing I want to share really quick. If you are a newbie and you want to keep abreast of what's going on in eBay or in the e-commerce world, please hit that subscribe button. Because when I do the reseller news, knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? You'll be ahead of the curve if you subscribe to my channel when I put this stuff out. Okay, and I put stuff out that I think is going to be helpful to the average seller. Now, I also talk about Amazon and Etsy on reseller news as well. Okay, but if you want to be updated as to what's going on, please subscribe to my channel. All right, I'm not going to get too much into this here. I'm going to close the window out. We're going to move to the next one. This story came out October 11, 2021, and this is an Amazon story. It might go back and forth. I should have kept all eBays together, but whatever. I'll try to keep the Amazon stories together here. It goes on to say Amazon, again, October 11, 2021 it came out. It says Amazon forces sellers to foot the bill for fashion returns. It goes, sellers say a new policy from Amazon will hit them hard. Amazon is requiring, this goes to the Amazon sellers, Amazon is requiring sellers to pay the return shipping when the buyer sends back an items in the fashion categories. The move comes as the cost of shipping is skyrocketing and impacting categories with notorious high return rates. Now, again, I'm not going to get too much into this because it's an Amazon story. Not that I'm saying anything bad with it, but I have other windows I want to open up with you. So, again, you can find these stories on e-commerce bites. Just to let you know, that's why I gave you the URL. If you can't find it, type in the title. You could copy the title for you. It's this and that. This is no active hyperlinks here, folks. This is going to be a live video, of course, when it gets uploaded. So if you click it on, you're not going to get anywhere. All right. So you can put the title in though. You just type in, Amazon forces sellers to foot the bill for fashion returns. You could drop it in, do a Google search on that title, and it'll bring you here if you can't get to the e-commerce bites. Okay. Let's go to the next Amazon story here. Let me move this one over. Boom. I don't know if there's any more. I think so. No. All right. So it says over here, another Amazon story, again, for the Amazon sellers. This story came out October 13, 2021. Amazon offers some sellers a new contact customer tool. Nice. Let's read a little into it. It says Amazon will now allow certain sellers reach out to, let me read that again. Amazon will now allow certain sellers reach out to buyers who left less than $1 stellar reviews.
Okay, I know everything is based on reviews. eBay's with feedbacks, they're with reviews. It goes, but according to many other sellers discussing the feature, it is far too restrictive. One thing I asked about Amazon, they do have a lot there, and they're a little funny when it comes to listing on them. I don't know if you guys have experienced it, but for me, that's why I don't list on them. The biggest limitation, only brand owners can use it. Another significant limitation, brand owners are unable to use the new contact customer feature to send customers messages. Okay, it says they must choose between two generic messages. Amazon, then it goes on to say here, Amazon posted the following announcement on Monday, which I'm not going to read. You guys could do it again at your leisure, okay? So check it out. Did I tell you guys I have no affiliate links with these websites either? I don't know if I mentioned. If I didn't repeat myself, I do apologize. All right, that's another Amazon story. So you guys take heed on what's going on here. Let's go over here. Next one. This story came out October 12, 2021. Monday Night Massacre. Years of eBay save searches gone. I didn't know anything about it until I started reading the reseller, doing this reseller news video. Dear Ina is the lady you met in the first video, the first website. Dear Ina, the eBay world is in total chaos today for those people who buy and sell collectible. And it goes on to for those who buy and sell in the collectibles category, eBay investors should be extremely alarmed about the changes made last night to the collectibles categories. Called it the Monday Night Massacre. Then it goes on to say here, most of the collectible categories that have been refined and tweaked for over 2 decades, with the help of countless collectibles experts, have been eliminated, wiped out. For example, it goes on to, for example, there is used to be collectibles, photographic images. Daguerreotypes now is just collectibles, photographic images, and then it's got the / photographs. And it goes on to say, they used to be shop by category, vintage and antiques, pre-1940, ambrotypes, cabinet photos, CDVs, okay. And then you got a whole bunch of over here, photo albums, stereo views, tintypes, Viewmaster, other antique photographs. You could read more into this here. There's quite a bit to read, like I said. Again, and then when you go to the bottom of these websites, there's usually, you can see all the comments, and I highly recommend you read them because you get some good information from them. Sometimes, but people who leave the comments in there put out stuff that you and I are not aware of. They're bringing to our attention as well. So you might want to check the comments out. All right. Here's another story. October 11th, 2021. eBay has double standard when it comes to refunds. Dear Ina, I saw something on eBay. The buyer misread the description and thought they were buying a whole lot instead of just one. So I asked for a refund, which I gave, but I didn't realize I would get all the fees refunded by eBay as they keep 30%. So I'm out of the pocket. So I'm out of the pocket, though. No fault of mine. How could this be fair, Linda? I don't answer these questions, like I said again. And that's the other thing I want to share with you guys. These experiences that other sellers are experiencing, I myself personally don't always experience these same problems. So for me, it's really hard to interact with them. All right, I don't know. I mean, this is news to me. Maybe one of you guys might have got affected by. I don't know. Let's go to the next window. Let's see what this one here. Let's do is keep this eBay right now. We'll come back to that one. This one here came out October 12th, 2021. Prison time for selling fake Disney DVDs on eBay. Folks, protect yourself. Don't sell bootleg DVDs. Don't sell fraudulent stuff like that there, like, knockoffs. It's only going to catch up to you. And all you're going to do is eventually either get your account suspended, get kicked off eBay. This is why I do these videos. It's not only to help me and keep me in check, it's to help you and keep you in check as well. Choice is yours. You do what you want. Let's read a little into this here. It says, prison time for selling fake Disney DVDs on eBay. Selling fakes on the sites like eBay is wrong, but it's also criminal. A fact some online sellers may ignore, though willfully blindless, or in some cases perhaps financially desperation. A plea deal announced today is a reminder that there can be serious consequences to dealing in counterfeits, including prison sentence. A Missouri couple pleaded guilty in federal court today to a scheme to smuggle counterfeit Disney DVDs into the United States and sell them on eBay. That's an open source of trouble right there. Why would you want to do that is beyond me. What can I tell you, folks? It is what it is. Please be careful when it comes to selling stuff. Days back. Read it for yourselves. If you don't want to watch my YouTube channel, then just go to eBay's community chat board and type in what can and what cannot be sold on eBay, and that'll give you the whole kit and caboodle. That's up to you. And the last page. This story came out October 12th, 2021. It says the most popular categories on Facebook Marketplace. Now, Facebook Marketplace, excuse me, folks. Facebook Marketplace is another way to sell merchandise. Plain simple. If you don't want to do with eBay, that's fine. The only caveat to that is this, and I said this in my other videos. There are people out there that are very reluctant to have people come to the house when it comes to doing a physical exchange, person-to-person exchange. People don't like the idea of that. Some people don't like it. They're afraid of it. They hear stories. Or a buyer went to buy something, it got stolen, whatever, or had an alteration, whatever. Who knows? There's reasons for it. And here's my take. If you don't feel comfortable with it, if you are going to sell on Facebook Marketplace, if you don't feel comfortable with it, don't put the transaction up. Or if you're a person that wants to strictly regular mail, you want to ship it out, put it in the description. Okay? Now, some people say, yeah, but the Facebook Marketplace, you can sell stuff right away because people buy to see the item, they'll buy it, they'll pay through PayPal, and they'll come by, pick it up. I sold on Facebook Marketplace, I think it was either 4 or 5 items. And thank God the transitions went smooth. Person paid on PayPal, came by. I was waiting in the driveway for the person. I didn't invite them in the house. And I was waiting for the person with the item. Like one person bought an office chair for me. He called me up. I gave him my phone number. He called me up and said, I'm on my way here. I should be there in the next 5 minutes, whatever. It was an office chair. I had the office chair wrapped up in plastic so he could check it out. And when he pulled up to the side, it was on the sidewalk. They looked at it. He goes, can I mind if I look? Go ahead. He took the plastic, looked, okay, looks good. Put it in the back of his SUV. He took off. Cut and dry. On the other hand, if you are a person that you still want to sell on Facebook, Facebook Marketplace, but you don't want the person coming to your house, meet them in an area where there's a lot of traffic. Now, sometimes I see people over there waiting for somebody at the supermarket. There's a Walmart right next door to a supermarket. And there's a lot of traffic going by there. A lot of people always coming and going. Do something like that. Or I heard one person say you could always meet the person at a police station. Look, things can happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I live in New York. And let me tell you something. I'm on the island. Okay, I don't live in Manhattan. I live on the island. I can't afford to live in Manhattan anyway. But boy, the crime that goes up out there, that goes on out there is crazy. Let's put it that way. Okay, if you're a person that don't feel comfortable with having people there come to your house, just put in your description. Even a Facebook Marketplace will only will only ship, no local pickups. Or you could do is drop a hyperlink in there. You could drop a hyperlink on Facebook Marketplace, and when they see your listing, they click it on, boom, it takes them right over to eBay's listings, and they can make the purchase that way. Me as a guy, I don't really feel nervous with certain things like that, because some of the people that come by, like the people I did sell to on Facebook Marketplace, were down to earth, nice people, I have to honestly say. And you don't have to let them in your house. You don't have to let people in your house. You could always do like I do. Wait on it. If you don't want to travel to a location and you're waiting on a porch, just be aware of your surroundings and what's going on. But if you're a person that's afraid to have people come to the house,
My suggestion, just put in there, we'll ship only. No local pickups. End the story. This story came out October 12, 2021. The most popular categories in Facebook Marketplace. Ever wonder what the most popular categories are in Facebook Marketplace? According to the company, the top 5 categories in the U.S. included household items, furniture, baby and kids items, women's and clothing, shoes, and cars, trucks, and motorcycles. It says over here, it says the data was included in the Facebook announcement published Monday. I guess it's this past Monday. It's about holiday shopping initiatives. And you could see here that's got more to read. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this here. Okay, I don't want to keep this video too long. As I always say in closing, if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are a seller on eBay, I am wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.